Hello everyone. Today is Saturday, June 6th, 2020. It is 3:50 p.m. The temperature is 82 degrees Fahrenheit. That is 28 Celsius. I am in Union Square right now, and I'm going to be doing a little bit of a walk today. I just took the thumbnail here behind me. Barnes & Noble bookstores boarded up. I got a comment saying that my hair looks like a Dragon Ball. I like to call it as helmet head because I rode my bicycle here. That's the impression that the helmet leaves on my hair. Yeah, I don't know which Dragon Ball character you're referring to that I have like little lines, sections of my hair, but that's what it looks like now. You can't be picky when you're riding a bike. If you need to look good while riding a bike, you better go into like a restroom and clean up before you meet them, or you go somewhere important. Otherwise, no big deal. I-360 with 250 Canadian. Hey AK, please send wishes of peace to the world. Yes, I will. Lots of peace to the world now, especially in these times. All right. Let's walk through Union Square. I gotta bring my bike with me because no way I'm leaving this unattended. Let's go. The boards can be from broken windows or not, but they're just put up there so looters and people don't go bash into the business. Whether or not they've been broken windows already, or there's nothing of value inside, or they're protecting valuable property, you don't know until you find out what's behind those boards. So it can be all three. I've even seen some stores, they write on the boards that said, nothing inside the store, it's empty. Probably they got looted like more than once and they had to put that message up because they're sick and tired of people breaking into their store. But that was only a store in Soho that I saw. And I got $2 from MacP. Thank you so much, MacP, for your generous $2. But Union Square Green Market is still on today. It's usually on Saturdays. This is the local farmers market, which comes down to the area. Different farms come down here and sell their products. You can see all the stands here. It was raining a little bit today for about 15 to 20 minutes, but I waited it out. Yeah, Jack, the farmers market is going on still. I'm surprised also. Got here some herbs, wheatgrass, broccoli sprouts, alfalfa sprouts. I think they're starting to close this up, folks. They took down this stand. Gorzinski Organic Farmers packing up. So we are at the end of the green market. Yeah, most of it is packing up now. They must have like a set time they're able to do this. Yes, there is still a curfew in New York City, starting at 8 o'clock. Look at this stand. It says "Whine a bit, you'll feel better." Great name for a stand. So everyone, you gotta whine a little bit. Mark W with £3.99 from Sharon and Mark in a rainy UK. Thank you so much, Mark, for that. Here's a flower stand. Eric Kong with $9.99. Thank you so much for that. Appreciate it so much. Thank you. Yeah, I had to change up the moderators a little bit because there were some complaints about some comments being deleted that shouldn't have. So unfortunately, YouTube doesn't tell me who, so I just started like deleting people and adding people I recognize, like who came in the chat often. So I purged a bunch of people and added some too. Here's Whole Foods Market. It's boarded up. Forever 21 is closed. We've got some protesters here with their signs. This isn't the main protest group though. I think they're gathering somewhere in Midtown right now. A lot of BLM protests here. Okay, let's go up around Union Square East, go up to Midtown. Yeah, the music may be a problem or not, but I'll try to talk over it. I don't think it should get detected by YouTube. It's annoying to mute it because I'm only using one hand. S Swan with $10. This is for the Bronx video. I saw you riding on that narrow bridge, going up and down all those stairs. Thank you very much. Yeah, I really don't like that bridge when there's all those stairs, especially when there's that big staircase at the end by the ramp, which they closed out. So it's really annoying when that happens, but you know, it's the only way to get onto Randall's Island. So police here protecting the subway station. I think there's only one entrance now to Union Square. B-Mill asking if the protests in the city are pretty much over. No, they're still around. I did some filming of the protests today. I was around in the Wall Street area, Union Square, Chinatown. Now I think I'll head up to the Midtown area. The cops are already out here with plastic handcuffs, just in case something goes wrong. Life is a journey. We're at $2.99. Thank you so much. I do believe life is a journey. Thank you, Fran, for that kind comments. I don't think I'll be out after 8 p.m. covering the protests. That's not really something that I'd like to cover on this channel. I may just pass by it quickly, but I don't like to linger too long on that comment. B-Ben44 with $4.99 saying great work. Thank you so much, man. Appreciate it so much. By the way, public restrooms available in Union Square if you need. Thank you, Joe, for your comment on the Triborough Bridge. Marty Raymond with $9.99. Thank you so much, Marty. You rock. Thank you. Eric, the Strand book stand is still here. I just passed by it earlier. I'm on Park Avenue now. Yeah, the skies are a little bit gray. They were blue earlier, and we had a little bit of a shower for about 15-20 minutes. But I waited out the shower. I didn't get wet. Thank you so much, By Turn Animations with £1.99 from the UK. You rock, dude. Let's go up Fifth Avenue. I'm very curious on all those retail stores on Ladies Mile to see if all the boards have been removed or not. I doubt it though. But there's a lot of businesses here already which are boarded up, which aren't even retailers. I saw office buildings boarded up down by the Wall Street area. But on Monday, it will be the opening of New York City under Phase 1. But Phase 1 isn't really much of a reopening at all. Only very few businesses are allowed. Gotta be aware of the heavy equipment here. Vanquish Contracting. These people are hard workers, all wearing hard hats. New York City is still in phase 0, that's right. But it seems like people aren't waiting for phase 1 to go outside and patronize businesses and get ready. They're ready to reopen now. That's the kind of like feeling I get from most people in New York City. The temperature right now is 82 degrees Fahrenheit. But I'm not sure if New York City is ready to really reopen yet, with issues with the subway, building elevators. I mean, elevators, oh my goodness. If you look at Manhattan here, many of these businesses and office buildings, they're multi-floors tall, and the only way to get up to like the 80th floor is through the elevator. Unless you want to walk 80 floors. How's that gonna happen when like only 1 or 2 people are allowed in the elevator at one time? That's gonna be such a challenge. And also the subway, so we'll see what happens with the city. Paragon Sports, folks. This is where all the sports equipment is. Cycling, skate. Look at that curbside pickup for Paragon. They're open. Seems like there's another shower coming down. I hope it doesn't last. I may have to hide out for this shower as well. Yeah, I may have to hide out. This rain's getting worse. I don't want my bike to get wet. Where's scaffolding when you need one in New York City? Griffin Lippman with 20 bucks. Thank you. I'll turn the camera around once I find some shelter from this rain. I don't like get caught in the rain without an umbrella. Okay, I think I see scaffolding there. My goodness. There's nothing here. Actually, that's closer over there. Let's go to Lou and Gray. Yeah, I like the rain when I'm prepared for it and I have an umbrella. This was unplanned. I didn't see any rain in the forecast. Let's wait here. Okay, good. All right. Wow, a burst of water coming down now. Okay, I gotta address some super chats now that I received. Thank you, Griffin Littman, for 20 bucks. You rock, man. Thank you. Oh man, I got wet over here. I didn't even know until I turned the camera around. Wayne TC with 5 bucks, thank you. And DB Birds with 20. All right. Thank you everyone for your appreciation and support. Seems like the rain stopped. I think I'll wait like a few minutes just to see what happens. It could be a fake out. All right, I think I can go now. It seems like it stopped. If it starts raining again, I'll just hide under another scaffolding. Oh, I spoke too soon. It's coming down again. Frederick Christensen, thank you for the DKK 20. Appreciate it, man. Whoa. Good thing I just waited here. I would have been soaking wet. Looks like PD is going downtown right now. It's a lot of cops. Whoa. Lots of cops here. What? They just made a left and then they made another left? Why didn't they just go straight? Maybe there's donuts on that one block. All right, it stopped raining now. Believe it or not, there's still more police there. I see blinking lights on that black car over there. Got undercovers here. Wow, more cop cars. Let's go to this corner. Maybe we could spot some close up. I don't see any more. All right. Let's continue walking on Fifth Ave. This is Ladies Mile. One thing I thought I'd never smell in New York City is wood in Manhattan. I smell wood after wood after wood. It's like a forest. A concrete forest, but now it actually smells like a forest because of all this wood around. Oh, there's protests going on First Avenue. Interesting. So I'm about 4 avenues over from where they are. Here's the Nike store, all boarded up. They got security outside the Nike store. So many of these companies took it upon themselves to hire private security to defend their property because the police aren't helping out. Chatsworth 1979 with $5. Thank you, man. Stay safe, keep a good distance from the trouble. Yes, I will. Thank you for your concern, man. Appreciate it. We love Manhattan. Queen Andrea. This is from the Club Monaco store. I think these people are headed to the protest. Lauren with $20. Thank you so much. You're so nice. Appreciate it. So nice. Who does the murals? I'm not sure. Street artists. Maybe the company hires people to do it. Thank you so much, W Thread 1 for $2. Appreciate it very much. Here's the Flatiron Building. No, wait, this isn't the Flatiron. No, it is. I was looking at it the wrong way. Flatiron Building. Sweaty Betty, all boarded up. I think it smells more woody than usual because of the rain. Wet wood, it definitely smells more. I'm shocked at how quickly these businesses were able to get all their windows boarded up and installed. Because probably like every other business in Manhattan hired these wood like boarding companies to come up here and board their store. I'm shocked how they're able to do it so quickly. They're like, hey, we'll pay you, just board up our store, we need it ASAP. Look at that, they got a master lock on that door. Squeegee Doo with $2. Thank you so much. Yeah, the wood is kind of like a deterrent because people can't see what's behind it. But, you know, it doesn't really take much effort to get rid of these wooden barriers, if you think about it. All you need is a little bit of force and that wood will come right off. Wood isn't as strong as metal unless it's like really thick wood. This is kind of like very thin wood. But thank you so much for $1.99 Lori Haddad from Lori and Shayla, and Victor Jansen with £4.99. Thanks for showing us New York City. Cheers from London. Thank you very much. And Lauren's message didn't show up for the super chat. And her message was, appreciate your content and your humble perspective towards life. Stay safe and dry. You're very welcome. Yeah, these people are in line for Italy. Let's take a look at how thick this wood is, because if you want to know how thick this wood is, it's right here. You can see it. Oh, more cops. Let's look at this. It was only like 3 cop cars. All right, let's go back to the wood now. So let me see if I can get something for reference. Here's a dollar bill, right? That's how thick it is. Not very thick at all. Yeah, it is cheap wood. Look, you can even read it. There's Georgia Pacific APA. Thickness, oh, there it is. Thickness 0.578 inches. Look at that. They even tell you how thick it is. A lot of people in line for Italy. Where are all the riots? I haven't heard of any instances of rioting today, but most of the mischief happens at nighttime. Doesn't really happen now. Take a look at the line for Italy, all the way back there. Here comes a sneeze, folks. Don't be alarmed. All right. My seasonal allergies are still coming out. Probably I'm allergic to the wood. I did give everyone a warning before it happened. This wood looks a little bit thicker than the other one. Let's take a look. What does that say? I can't tell. Doesn't say. .578 inches, so it's still half an inch about. Is that like a standard size, 0.578? Here's another one. Yeah, 40/20, same size. No amount of wood can stop someone from breaking in their store if they really wanted to. Actually, no amount of locks can. The only thing that can deter someone from busting into a store is like private security. That's why these companies hire them. Thank you so much, Eric Kong, for the $9.99. Appreciate it, dude. Awesome. All right, I am going up Broadway now. I don't want to go up Broadway. I want to go up Fifth Avenue. So I got to go this way. Kind of got sidetracked. I mean, what encourages these looters also is sad to say, but you know, when they're also advertised on the news as being successful also, and these looters making off with tons of stuff and the police not catching them, it only like encourages them to go out and take more stuff, because if there's no consequences for their actions, they're just going to keep doing it, and it's really sad. I even heard on the news there was a woman in the Bronx. She owned a pharmacy, and the looters were all in her pharmacy, and they were all in there. She was filming them from her car, and she found the police like a block away. She asked the police like, hey, these folks are robbing my store. You can still catch them. And the police told her that, you know, we have to wait. We can't do anything. And really, it's kind of like, why are the police letting these people rob the store? Meanwhile, they're doing it right there, a block away. Is there something going on there? Why aren't they stopping these crimes? And also, the attitude of police now in New York City has changed a lot. There was even one story I read on Reddit. There was a homeless person on top, no, not on top, riding a subway car past the cleaning time, because now the subways, they close overnight from 1 a.m. to 5 p.m. So they needed this homeless person off the subway car. So the homeless guy didn't leave, so they called police on them. And previously, the police would actually physically remove the homeless person from the subway car. But in the Reddit story, this poster said that the police actually talked to this homeless person for an hour and a half with 4 cops until the homeless person got tired of it by himself and then got up and left on his own. So imagine that. Before, they would actually touch this person and physically remove them from the subway, and now they're just persuading this person for an hour and a half just to remove this person. I mean, can you imagine if it was during a rush hour and they needed to talk to this person for an hour and a half before they could restart train service? People would never be able to do anything if they have a train that's delayed for 1.5 hours. So right now it's kind of like the police are scared to do their jobs because they're afraid of backlash. Whether it's for better or worse, you know, it's going to be up to history to decide. But this is what's going on now. Master Blaster, there still is a curfew starting at 8 p.m. Right now it's 4:30 p.m. I'm near the Empire State Building right now. This is 28th Street and 5th Avenue. I'm only 6 blocks from the Empire State Building. I remember a few months ago, I was saying how coronavirus was closing up a lot of businesses, and I was afraid that New York City will have increased crime because of what's going on. Because when people get desperate and they don't have money, they don't have resources, they'll resort to crime. And it seems like my prediction was true. Unfortunately, it is the reality right now. Why would people loot a store if they already have everything what they need? You know? When times are tough, they're gonna commit crimes, and it's a sad reality now. I don't want New York City to be this way. Look at this. Actually, the looting is spreading to other places, not just New York City. I've heard on the news that they're even targeting the I-95 corridor, those outlet malls, because they already know that people are here looting everything downtown, so there isn't much stuff to take anymore. And it's a sad reality that we're living in now. Will private security be the new normal for all these retailers? We'll have to see. On a good note though, I think the frequency and the size of the lootings has gone down a lot since earlier, so that's a good sign. Let's hope it continues that way and doesn't come back, because I don't want crime to return to New York City. It's not a good thing at all. John James with £5. Thank you so much. Appreciate it. You see, look, there's a business that doesn't really have much to take other than money, I guess. I think most of the banks now, they don't have their money inside safes anymore. Everything's electronic, but it's still boarded up. First person walker with $5. Excellent channel. You seem like a cool guy. I hope to add live streams to my own walking channel. Thank you so much. I hope yours is successful also. It's great. And Silas Muniz with 20 Brazilian real. I'm glad you think so. Thank you. Jared Tedesco with $2, asking what am I gonna have for dinner. Let's see. I have some leftover rice at home, some spaghetti, some broccoli also. But I can always make some more food. I have enough leftovers. Okay, here's a store which looks easy to break into, but would you want to break into? Is that the question? What are you gonna take? The light bulbs? So that business is smart. They saved money on not boarding up their business. They just showed an empty room. Or the landlord showed an empty room. Maybe that's the new strategy, right? I think someone should sponsor like invisible ink or something, or invisible paint. Just splash it over your products. It'll stay invisible for a night, and then in the morning it'll disappear and wash off, and you have all your products again. So that way the looters will think that your store is empty and they won't break in. But in reality, it doesn't work that way. Okay, I'm gonna make a detour into Koreatown because I want to see how Koreatown is coping with all of this. If they're boarding up their restaurants and eateries, because many of them are open. Let's see what Koreatown is doing. Doesn't seem like anything is boarded up over here. Then again, folks, I don't think these looters and these people who want to cause mischief want to mess with Koreatown, because they all know Taekwondo and they're going to kick your ass if you come here. So be very careful if you try to pick on Koreatown. And if you go rob Little Italy, you'll have the mafia running after you. So do not mess with Little Italy also. And if you mess with Chinatown, oh my gosh, you're gonna have probably a million Bruce Lees after you with nunchucks. So that is the reality, folks. If you mess with the local community businesses, the community is gonna come after you. And then if you mess with Astoria, my neighborhood, you'll probably have the Greeks and Italians and the young people who coming out there and hurting you. Face Shop is boarded up. B. Griffin saying be careful, say stuff in public. Oh yeah. I think back in the 70s that did happen. It was the mafia who ran the city. It wasn't the police force. So we may have a return of organized community groups and gangs. I really don't like to use that word, gangs, but hey, that may well happen right now. I think for me though, I probably get a pass in almost every single community in New York City. If anyone messes with me, I've got good rapport with every single community in New York City. Thank you, Harder75 for $1.99. Appreciate it very much. Saying from Ema and Diz in UK, we really enjoy your videos. Thank you. Believe it or not, throughout history, New York City's history, sometimes the police force wasn't there to defend the community when they needed to. In fact, there was one story I read. This was down by City Hall. Anna Hernandez with $2. Thank you. There was actually two different police forces. There was the Metropolitan Police Force, which was owned by the city. No, that was owned by the state. And then the Municipal Police Force, which is owned by New York City. And I forget like the exact details of what happened, but I think it was the state that ordered the mayor to be removed from office. So there were actually two different police forces fighting on the steps of City Hall. The Municipal Police Force and the Metropolitan Police Force. Thank you so much, Agape Dora with $5. Thank you. Appreciate it, man. In fact, let me see if I can look it up because I did find it an interesting story. Thank you, Mario Rodriguez Gomez, for £5. Enjoying in Spain, a big hug. You're welcome. Thank you. Okay, I found it, folks. If you want to look it up, it's on Wikipedia. The New York City police riot. It occurred in front of New York City Hall between the municipal police and the Metropolitan Police in 1857. And this was the picture from back then. They fought on the steps of City Hall, two different police forces. So can you imagine that? They had the police fighting each other. I found that very interesting. Yeah, history is always interesting. Hopefully we learn from it and don't repeat the mistakes of history, but unfortunately, history always repeats itself, whether or not, people want to learn about it. But now we have, the police not even wanting to serve the people now because they're afraid of the backlash. And we have the community against the police because of what's going on with all the racism and inequality in the world. It's a really strange time now. I hope it all gets resolved. There needs to be some kind of like a happy medium. Nicole Janice with $2. Stay safe, love from Las Vegas. Thank you. I think the entire population of New York City's pigeons came here. What are they eating? There's not even enough room for all the pigeons. They're flying up there and there and there. GameStop, ThinkGeek, all boarded up. Look at H&M across the street. That's completely boarded up. JCPenney and the Manhattan Mall didn't bother to board up at all. B-mail with $10. Thank you so much for that. Your super chat is a little bit political, so I don't want to read it out. But what are my thoughts? I mean, there's always going to be people who think of politicians one way or another. He did try to, end divides between people, but, people are always going to have their opinions. That's all. I mean, Obama was the first African American president of the United States. He's the first mixed president. Yeah, I know. He's mixed, he's also part African American, but because of his skin color, most people associate him as that way. Thank you so much for 99 cents, Doreen. Appreciate it. Thank you so much. Oh my goodness. I just dropped my bike. No. I gotta put my camera down to pick it up. I'm dropping things now, oh my goodness. Thank you so much, Stephen Fosnay. Thanks for being out there. Stay safe. Hope your bike stuff is all right. It's fine. I just looked at it quickly. Just a little bit of a scratch on the bar tape. It's a good thing my bicycle doesn't really cost that much money. It's just a single speed bike and it's geared out for me. Yeah, I've been pulling my bike like this. I think I took my hand off the bike to answer a question and then I forgot I was even holding it. John Bruce with $4.99 coming from Arizona here. I love seeing New York City from your eyes. Thanks for live streams and videos, Action Kid. You're very welcome, man. Thank you. Thank you so much. Marcelo Desa saying there's a brief history in New York City is a big Democratic state. Well, believe it or not, New York City has also had Republican mayors and Republican governors. So you can't say that it was all Democratic.
That's a really cool bike.
Choice. Oh, thank you so much.
Wow.
Troy Spence for $10. Thank you so much. Appreciate it. It's just someone like who is walking past. He said it's a cool bike, but it's just a normal single speed. Let's go. Look at Macy's. It's incredible that this store, this department store, is boarded up the whole way around the block. I heard Macy's was looted, so that's really unfortunate. This is incredible to see Macy's like this. I think I'll walk around the block because I want to see Macy's like this around the entire block. Incredible. B-Ben44 saying, visiting at Christmas, best pizza in Midtown. Huh, I'll have to think about that. I'm not too familiar with the pizza in Midtown actually. I'm not sure. I360, there is a Reddit account, a Reddit page for me. Wow, Macy's. Well, this side there's no windows. Eureka saying how long am I gonna live stream? I don't know yet. Probably for a while. I'm at least gonna walk around the block of Macy's. It's gonna take a while. I don't know who runs that subreddit, the Action Kid subreddit, but I've seen it before. I haven't made a comment there yet. Lost in the Curve. Actually, Monday is phase 1 of reopening, not phase 2. Lady blushing with $5 Singapore. Thank you. It's so nice. So not too many boards here. This is just the freight delivery area. Nicole Janice with $5. We love your videos. Thank you for all you do. You're very welcome. So nice. All right. Here's the other entrance of Macy's on 7th Avenue. Wow, not one open window in Macy's. Not a single one. This is the big entrance on 7th Avenue and 34th. All boarded up. Thank you, Anton Mock, for $4.20. Thank you. Put your best foot forward. You're welcome. And Aquavision with $5. And Nicholas Palumo with $1. Thank you, all of you. You're so nice, everyone. Swarovski's boarded up there. Let's go on this block of 34th Street now. That's a Dodge undercover police car. There's the Empire State Building. Glad I was able to go up there before New York City completely shut down. But I have all those videos up on my channel. Thank you, Simon R. Saying thanks again for all your hard work and for keeping it positive. You're welcome, man. I love it. And also Ash New with $4.99. Love the walks and commentary. Stay safe and healthy always. Wow, can you imagine if this stays until the holidays and Christmas time? John Walter Sabatini, thank you for $4.99, my man. This might be the first Macy's holiday windows that you can't see. You'll only be able to hear the music. I always enjoy going to Macy's every single time during the holidays to film their holiday windows. But let's hope they come back at that time. If New York City is still in this mode of looting and violence all the time and retailers are scared to open up and need to keep these boards in place for an extended period, then we may not have a holiday window display anymore. It's sad to see like this. And let's not forget about the other side of the street too. Look at that. Every single one back to back is boarded up. Old Navy, Foot Locker, Vans, Sprint, K Jewelers, Skechers, Hollister, Absolute New York, Experience NY Now. Even Target is boarded up. Mona Liz with $5. Thank you very much for all your videos. They are very interesting. Regards from Crooklyn. I mean Brooklyn. All right. Thank you so much. I don't think Brooklyn's Crooklyn at all, but appreciate it. Nicholas saying, what's my favorite New York landmark? That one. Right there. Most iconic skyscraper in the skyline, in my opinion. No, Macy's. Where are you? There's still a sticker on this wood. They put up the wood so quickly they didn't even take the stickers off. Then again, why would you want to take the stickers off? It doesn't really do anything. A looter's not going to care if there's a sticker on your wooden board or not. Wow, we just circled all around Macy's. Hard to believe this entire store is boarded up. It smells like wood around here. It doesn't smell like anything other than wood. All right, let's go down 34th Street. I want to go on the same side of the street as the Empire State Building because when I came here on, I think it was Monday, when they were first putting the boards up, I remarked at how I never saw the Empire State Building like that. And at that time, you couldn't even get near the Empire State Building. They had like a section of the entire sidewalk fully away from the street at all. Here's where it used to be the Gap. Thank you, Silvas Munas da Silva, for 2 Brazilian real. I have amazing videos. I'm glad you think so. Thank you, my man. Levi's, Steve Madden, Zara, and Uniqlo boarded up, one after the other. Hey, look at this, lush. But you know what the problem with this is? They didn't board up this side. You can still look into the store from here. They need like a custom made piece of wood for that little part. And then places like Uniqlo over there, you can still see at the top there, they have some clothes. So I'm not sure how effective the wooden boards are, if you can still see some merchandise from the outside that you're able to break in and take. I thought the point of the boards was to like cover up your storefront so you don't know what's behind it. But who knows? Aldo, you can't really see anything. Oh no, you cannot board up Build-A-Bear. Build-A-Bear Workshop is boarded up, folks. This is where I got my teddy bear. Okay, folks, so this is the Empire State Building. All boarded up. Empire State Building. I think that should be the Empire State Building's lights too. They should make it like a wooden light scheme. Mohammed asking if I think it's a good idea to visit New York tomorrow. Honestly, I would not recommend New York at all right now. It is not nice for tourism, and not only that, it's hard to get around now because there's less subway service and there's not many things that are open unless you really know where to go and eat and hang out and where all the restrooms are. It's very tough to come to New York at this time. Unless you enjoy this kind of stuff. I mean, I don't think most people would enjoy it, just coming down here, walking, and almost like a fraction of the population Manhattan with nowhere to hang out and eat. You have to take everything out, and there's no bathrooms unless you know like some places around here. I don't even think there'll be hotels available for people. Wow, wow, wow. Hey, Chipotle Mexican Grill is open. They're still cooking there. But they boarded up this place. Wow, unbelievable. Let's go by Saks Fifth Avenue because that's always a big scene right now. I saw them with like tons of security guards and barbed wire. That thing's like a fortress now, Saks Fifth Avenue. We'll be able to see it in like 15 blocks or so. B. Griffin saying Saks Fort Avenue. That might be its new name. Saks Fort Avenue. Or they should call it Fort Saks. Also, you know what I'm really interested in seeing? The Apple Store. How do they board up the Apple Store? That big, gigantic glass cube. Are they gonna make a wooden cube surrounding the glass cube? I don't know. Maybe they'll have a new iPhone. They'll call it the wooden edition. You want your iPhone to be made of glass and metal and this great aluminum finish? Well, we got a new one here. It's made out of wood. It charges up never because wood's not conductive. And it can also start a fire because it's combustible, your iPhone. So be careful when you buy a wooden iPhone. Unless Apple finds a way to make a wooden iPhone that doesn't burst into flames or is flammable. They didn't bother boarding up at all. Biggest sale ever, 9 New York t-shirts for $10.99. I just hope that this store was, I wish I knew this store was open so I can go and get some postcards, but I had to order some from Amazon. But I don't think I Love New York souvenirs have much value when people come here. Who's gonna loot this store and say like, hey, guess what I got? I got I Love New York t-shirt. And then the looter's friends will be like, what the hell, man? Why'd you loot I Love New York t-shirts? It's obviously you don't love New York because you just stole from New York. So in that way, you just guilt the looters into giving back their items. That's the store strategy. I know that's what it is. You can't steal the Statue of Liberty, folks, so you cannot steal an I Love New York t-shirt because that's so contradictory. How about you give those looters a present? You give them, I stole from New York City and I'm a guilty looter. Have them wear that shirt instead. I have not gone up to the Statue of Liberty torch. Believe it or not, the only way to get up to the torch is through this narrow ladder, and it only allows one person to go up and down it. And that's That'll be such a problem for the public because it's very narrow and very tall. So it's going to be a big issue if the general public's allowed to climb up to the torch. Only like maintenance people are allowed up there. Here's Citibank, which is strange because they're closed and this window here got, I guess, attacked. That's why it's cracked up there and they boarded this up. So they didn't bother boarding up the rest of the store. They just boarded up that one window. Look at 415. I work there a lot. Oh, 415's over here. No, wait, this is 411. Where's 415? Oh, here. Okay, let me address the super chat. I didn't want it there because I was crossing the street. Thank you, Leandro Rodriguez, with 10 Brazilian real, watching from Sao Paulo. Right, you're welcome. I'm glad you appreciate it. Yeah, Bite Back, I saw you mention before that you wish you could donate to my stream, but you're too poor to. It's fine, just watching these streams enough. And you could help keep the chat clean too. MedMen. What a name for a business. It's not Madman, but MedMen. Anthony Kelly with €5. Thank you so much, Anthony. You're so nice.
That was so good. Fast grandma was like, oh my god, I want one.
Thank you so much, Bite Back. You liked my Astoria video? Coming up to the New York Public Library. When I came here on Monday, the protesters were right by the New York Public Library in front of here, giving out a speech. But that was really only a small group. I think the biggest protests already happened. Bite back, met a guy at New York Public Library who wrote me a poem. Oh, that's nice. Whoa. You know who also got something written up? A ticket for breaking the speed limit or a traffic light because I saw that camera light go off. That's something you don't want to have written up, is a traffic violation. But poems and peanuts are good. Sarge Tech with $5, born in Brooklyn in '59. Thank you for keeping an old man in touch with his home city. Much love and respect. Sarge Tech, you're the man. Thank you. Where's the protest taking place now? They were in a bunch of places today. I saw them by Tribeca today, and I also saw another group by Wall Street. That was it. This sun is making it very hard to read the chat, so there's some shade here. Let me see if I can make some out. I think I saw a super chat in there somewhere. Thank you, Cheryl, for $4.99. Here's $5 from me and Bite Back. Thanks, chat, for welcoming. You're very welcome. Appreciate it. Yeah, my shadow. Look at this. I have my hair even pointed up. I know helmet head and helmet hair is a big issue when you ride a bicycle. All right, a sneeze is coming, but I'm gonna mute the stream so you don't hear it. Strange. Hello, am I back? It says I'm live again, but I don't know what happened back there. There was like a long delay that the stream was not connecting, and I had trouble to reconnect. But I don't see anybody's messages anymore. Yeah, something happened. I can read the chat from my other phone, but this is not gonna work too well because I have to hold it. And nothing is appearing on my screen. I'm gonna try. This is not gonna work well. I think I'm gonna restart it because I'm not able to read the chat at all from my phone, and I need both hands, one to hold my bike, and I can't have the other one holding my phone. Yeah, my sneeze screamed everything, screwed up everything, so I have to start a new stream. Catch you in a bit. Unless I could close the YouTube app and open it up again, let me try that. Okay, it says I'm live, and I had to do a little bit of rotations on my phone. All right, my chat reappeared, so that's good. I don't need a restart. Great. So I don't need to restart it at all. I had to close the app and reopen it again. That solved it, and I'm surprised that I was even given an option to resume it. But now I'm on 5th Avenue and 43rd Street. I'm gonna walk up 5th Avenue, the iconic street, all the way to 59th. Maybe I'll check out Central Park also. Wendy, I didn't switch phones. Thank you, Harry Main, for $2 from Arizona. Appreciate it. And I need to go back too to see who else gave me some super chats. Let's see here. Hope I didn't miss anyone. The last one I had before that was Ronaldo Seguro with 6 Brazilian Real. Thank you. And Silas Muniz de Silva for 5 Real. I like to see the spots where movie I Am Legend took place. I think that was all of it. Breaks my heart to see 5th Avenue like this. I mean, this was once a bustling street. You have everybody here, tourists, people who live here, coming here to get the latest bargains and to people watch. But now all you see is this, and this, and this. No cars, no people, and closed storefronts. You can't even see the storefront because it's just wood. Such a strange time that we live in now. Here's 45th Street. Tommy Bahama.
You know what song I'm thinking of right now?
Hey, yeah, it's a live video.
Okay, well, Rico lives Brooklyn up, outside, moving game, hustling with him, Kirkside. We outside, baby, you know the vibes, yeah.
You got it, folks. That's him.
Rico Lakes, you ain't heard of me?
I haven't heard of you.
Outside, baby. Wow.
Got it, man. Yep. Yep. BLM, folks.
Fuck 12, you huh? Fuck NYPD. You know that shit, nigga.
We got it, folks.
Outside, baby.
Yep.
Yeah.
We got it.
You
Let me
are
turn this around. Got it.
GD fucking K, moving game. Big
Yep.
Crack, what? Yeah, we outside, baby.
We outside,
bow,
man.
Bow, bow, bow.
Let's go.
We out. Fuck. Yo, where you from, bro?
Oh, I live here.
You live here?
Yeah.
I'm from Brooklyn, bro. You know the vibes.
Yeah.
We outside.
It's so freaking strange here now, Fifth Ave. My
I
goodness.
really hate cops, bro. Bro, you know, when I really hate 12, like when I turned 12, I hated myself. Like, that's how much I hate cops, bro. When I turned 12 years old, I hated myself because I hate 12.
Jeez.
Fuck 12.
It's really messed up here.
Fuck
Like,
NYPD.
I want this all to freaking end, man. To go back to
bro, I'm telling
good
you,
times.
I was like 10 years old getting stopped in first, bro. In Brooklyn.
Damn.
That's crazy. Imagine a 10-year-old getting stopped in first.
Wow.
Going to school.
Shh. My goodness.
Fuck code, bro. Like, fuck out of here.
Gee.
Niggas is crazy.
My God.
Your shit jumping. How many views you got?
Like almost 1900.
1,900 views?
Yeah.
GD fucking K. Rico Lace, boy.
Yeah.
Rico Lace
I gotta go to find the protest again.
Follow my IG, you are. Rico Lace 83, moving. Us never them. Wow, I'm that nigga with the chip tooth, you are.
Yeah. We got it.
I really hate cops. Yo, bro. Yo, show these cops right. I'm gonna tell them suck my dick, bro.
Oh,
Show these cops
here they
some
coming.
love.
All right.
Yo, NYPD, suck my dick, you all. Niggas outside. What the fuck is niggas talking about?
Yeah. All right, man. I'm gonna go this way now. Take care.
Enjoy your life, bro.
Got it. All right. So, if any of you want to follow that guy, he gave you his IG and everything. So, all good. I gave him his 2 minutes of fame, so. He's not following me, he's cool. As long as they don't follow me anymore, I'm good with that. That's how I diffuse a situation. I said, all right, man, I'm gonna go this way, take care. And he got let off. Usually that works with like 90% of the people I interact with because I have that kind of vibe. He notices, look, like I'm gonna go this way and I gotta go. But for some people it doesn't. And that's when I have to say, hey man, stay away from me, I don't like this. I still have my wallet. It's not like he was out to rob me. That's what happens sometimes in New York. You have those kinds of personalities. Gotta lift my bike over this curb now. Boom. I got some money from Steve3NJ. Visit Nintendo. If I can. I know they blocked off most of Rockefeller Center, so I hope that's available. Next block is Saks Fifth Avenue, folks. Saks Fifth Avenue. We're here at Fort Saks. All these guys are private security. They even got barbed wire. This is incredible. Barbed wire, Saks Fifth Avenue Fortress. This is what it is now. They even got guard dogs. John James of 5 pounds. Watch you every day. Propose to fiance. And Central Park Christmas from John and Sarah. Thank you. Wow, look at this. Saks Fifth Avenue with barbed wire, guard dogs, private security. This is Fort Saks right here. No one's getting in. My goodness. Woo! This is more secure than the White House now. My goodness. I think this puts the Secret Service to shame, the way they protected Saks Fifth Avenue. No one's getting in here. No way. It reminds me of my bike lock video. I had like 10 bike locks. This goes even more overboard than that. It's kind of like one of those zombie defense games online. You have all these resources and you need to defend against a zombie invasion. Whoa! Whoa! Don't mess with that dog. You heard him. That's a warning. You know what? I can't even go down this way because the cops blocked off the sidewalk there. So good thing I saw that. I can't even go to the Nintendo store. Here's St. Patty's Cathedral. We'll see if Bergdorf Goodman is the same. Thank you, Gary Rishi, with $14.99. Thank you for your videos. Enjoy them a lot. So nice. Yeah, St. Patrick's has these barriers here. Not that that's going to prevent people from like going over it. Tiffany is supposed to be boarded up. Well, we're gonna be passing by Trump Tower soon. I think Trump Tower's got nothing on Saks Fifth Avenue. I think Saks Fifth Avenue is protected even more than Trump Tower right now. It's pretty crazy. The only thing Trump Tower has over Saks Fifth Avenue are those people with the assault rifles in front. You don't want to mess with those dudes. But I don't want to mess with those pit bulls either and those private security in front of Saks Fifth Avenue. Look at all these high-end retailer stores all boarded up. Never did I imagine the city would be like this. Man. Nike has no boards, but look at all the security in front. They've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 people in front of Nike. Thank you, Matu Felicia, for 20 bucks. And Angie Sintra for $3. Thank you. Thank you, both of you. Wow. So these people have gone with the no boards approach, but security. Here's Lint and Rolex. Not a good idea to steal a Rolex watch now because all of those watches have special serial numbers that need to be activated and sold with the certificates and all the paperwork. So if you try to sell the watch to a pawn shop or to a collector, it's not going to be worth anything because it doesn't have all that stuff. Thank you, Ken Sims, with $5. Find me a phone booth number I can call. If I could find a phone booth. The expensive handbags that were stolen last week were traceable. Yes, they are. Stealing electronics too, they're traceable as well. Microchips, GPS, very easy to track. So just be mindful of what you take. Very close to Trump Tower now. When we pass by Trump Tower, you tell me which does a better job with security, Trump Tower or Saks Fifth Avenue. We're gonna have a security face-off. I have to say though, the Peninsula Hotel, they have matching wooden boards that match the they're able to match the storefront or the building front. That's the word I was looking for, facade. Thank you. When I was younger, I didn't know how to pronounce that word. I said it was facade. That's one of those tricky English words you really need to know. Otherwise, you're gonna say it's facade. Can we even walk on the same side of the street as Trump Tower? I want to know. You know what? I can't even walk in front of Trump Tower, folks. So at least Saks Fifth Avenue, you're able to walk on the same side of the street. But here, nope, not at all. And I think, believe it or not, I think Trump Tower is more secure than Saks Fifth Avenue, even though Saks Fifth Avenue looks more menacing because you can't even go near the barriers. Over here, you got Secret Service and people with assault rifles in front. So good luck with that. And knowing Trump Tower as well, this area, I won't be surprised if they have like security on the rooftop too, with like snipers and people ready to parachute in case something happens that require it. So you don't want to mess with Trump Tower or Saks Fifth Avenue. But let's check the Apple store. Look at this, folks. How many cops are in front of Bulgari? And that side is closed off. Van Cleef and Arpels and Bergdorf Goodman boarded up, but no security here. Thank you, Virginia Krompinger, for $5. How long have I been walking today? It's hot outside. Well, this live stream's been going on for almost 2 hours. But I've been bike riding before that. Whoa, look at the Apple store. Oh my goodness. We gotta cross the street over and take a look at it. It looks like the cube is surrounded by a cube now. I also got a super chat from, let me see who. From Rodger McGee. Rodger, thank you so much. You rock, dude. So awesome. Wow, this kind of looks like the actual version of the Apple store now. The cube's got nothing on the white plywood defense that the Apple store has put up. NYC Lion Twin 24 saying it was like that when it's under construction. Very true. Maybe they say they use the same wood that they use during construction and they just put it up. But you can actually still go up into this plaza. I saw people walk over there. So let's go over there and take a look. But my goodness. This is a new version of the Apple store. Look at this, folks. This is the new reality. What's going on now? You can't even see the actual store. Incredible. Oh my goodness. I've never seen an Apple store like this. They have a security guard outside, but he's not really bothering me. I'm just walking past it. I don't want to linger here to like get some unwanted attention. But look at this. Wow. It's no longer the cube, it's called the box now, I think. The wooden box. There's also another security guard there and another security guard here. So they have 3 people guarding the Apple store. I'm gonna go to Central Park over here and then end the stream. And then bike back to Queens. I received a super chat from Kiwi NW, $2.99 Australian, from Auckland, New Zealand. Just amazing what's happening. Yes, it is. I mean, whoever thought you'd see stuff like this on Fifth Avenue? Absolutely amazing. It's like something out of a movie. New York City is preparing for a hurricane or a zombie invasion. Let's go by the Central Park Zoo and then I'll end the stream. Central Park Zoo is not too far from here. All right, no cars coming, let's go. People still enjoying Central Park. Hey, all the pigeons are hanging out in Central Park. That's what I thought. They know where all the people are. Thank you, Stefan Lovgren with SEK25 from Stefan and Katarina in Sweden. Appreciate it. Thank you. All right. You know what we might hear also is the Delacorte clock. I think it goes off every 15 minutes, but on the hour, it actually lets out a very nice melody. And I'm really close to the Delacorte clock right now. It's on the other side of the zoo. You know, I think I hear it now. Here it is. You hear it?
Half an hour up, half an hour back.
Thank you, Joel, for $2. Appreciate it, man. Oh, it's closed? Okay.
Lock it again. It's already closed. Go.
Can I go
It's
out
already
there?
locked. 6 o'clock, they lock it.
Oh, that's too bad. Let's at least hear the tune. Wait for those people to come by, then I'll walk back. All right, let's go. He's starting to yell now, so. Too bad we couldn't listen to the whole song. Oh wait, that was the whole song, so we were able to listen to it. Good. All right, folks, so at least we'll be able to hear the Delacorte bell before they close off this section. But I'm gonna end the live stream here. Let me sit down here and take a break first. This is how they close the gates if you're interested. It's very, very, very enlightening. All you gotta do is pull the shackle on the lock, put the key in it, you wait for people to exit, and then you do the thing called the... Then you close the shackle, and that's how you close a gate for the technically challenged. I think this might be the last group, and then he's gonna close. My goodness. These people must have one heck of a job if they have to do this every day. What do they do for those like persistent people who don't listen and they just stay in there? Yo, we're closing now. Come on, get out of there. You're gonna be locked in. Maybe that's like good enough for the people to get out. If you don't go, I'm gonna lock you in here. Come on, let's go.
There's some up there. Not the one by that third center.
Oh, last person left. Here you go. They had to turn away this person with the baby stroller. Wait, isn't he gonna be locked in now? That's a paradox. How is he gonna get out? Uh-oh. Uh-oh. I think Mr. Security Guy left himself in there. But anyway, folks, I'm gonna sign off here. If you enjoyed this stream, be sure to smash that like button for me. Let me know what you thought of it. And I'll catch you all later. Stay safe, everyone, wherever you are. And I'm glad you can join me again for this live walk. Bye-bye.